All right, guys, let's take a look at the new Zelos Thresher 500-meter water resist diver slash GMT. In my opinion, this is kind of like another home run from the brand. It has a lot of great things for it here. So let's just get right into the details, all right? We're looking at a 42 millimeter watch here, 49 lug to lug, and you can see those lugs are kind of angular and just very short looking. And then you're also noticing that it's a very satin brushed finished everywhere. There's virtually no polishing anywhere on this, just different levels of satin brushing. So 49 lug to lug. It is about 15, maybe just over 15, including the double domed sapphire crystal with AR coating. As you can see, very well done, clean. It's actually sapphire on the back as well, which is kind of cool. So 15 thick, about 22 millimeter lug width here. Bracelet tapers down to 20, and then check out this clasp. Very Christopher Ward-like, I guess, what we're going to call it. It kind of reminds me of that, except for the branding on it is just really cool. You know, the brushed and then just the full like matte finishing here where it's relief cut out. I will say on this one, it is a little... It's difficult, to say the least, to activate the release for the quick adjust, but it is right there and it does work. Maybe it just needs to be broken in, I'm not sure, but mine is a little stiff. So definitely an improvement on the clasp though, compared to, not that their previous clasp was bad, but you guys know I really like the, I really talked highly of the Christopher Ward, or even like my Omega, or some of the Tag Heuers and stuff like that. Just the simple, clean double pushers and then on the fly quick adjust. Yeah, it's a home run for me. So we got the measurements out of the way. What movement we have here is an ETA 2893. So let's zoom in, we'll take a look at that, and then we'll finish up with some details on the top side. But you can see they obviously have their custom Zelos GMT style rotor there with the world map on there, and you can see that thing's beating away. It is the ETA 2893. You know, not really decorated or anything like that, but it is a good quality one for sure. Screw down case back, obviously, with some of the information on the back side there. So like I said, sapphire display case back on a 500 meter depth rating is pretty cool. So if we look at the top side here, you can see a really nicely gold colored handset, the hour, minute, GMT, and the seconds hand. Everything's going to be loomed up. You can see they're kind of skeletonized, at least in the center part, so you can still see the writing, and you can see well, some of the dial and everything. So, and the GMT hand is pretty cool. It's you know, the shortest hand in the stack, and it's pointing towards that center dial there, where it's, you know, got the 24-hour track basically, and it is a sandwich dial, so you can see there's going to be a relief cut, so you're going to have some really good lume. I believe this is like a C3 or C3X1 type lume. It's really bright and it's all green. That goes for the bezel as well. So you can see the dial texturing is almost like a turbine, excuse me, much like the bezel as well. So, and there's plenty of traction on that. You can see the direction of it is going to be, you know, it's going to promote grip when you're turning it in the one direction. And then you have a crown. I did measure the crown. It's 6.4 millimeter. It's loomed and it's plenty of traction. Nice pop to it and everything like that. So now the bezel action is actually pretty stiff, but like I said, with the direction of these cuts on it, it actually promotes grip. So as you pinch down and go to turn, it just grips better. So 120 click, and it's tight. It feels good. And so you can do your diving timing or whatever you're going to time. You can do it as a timing bezel, and then you can also do it as tracking a third time zone. I think for my particular use, I would just use it for timing things like I do with a regular dive one, because you already have that GMT hand going in the center. And if you want to learn how to use a GMT watch, I'll see if I can find a good tutorial. I'm sure Mark over at Long Island Watch has done a great job of explaining how to use a GMT watch. I'm not going to explain it. I'm not very good at explaining things, so I'm more of a show and tell type guy. So Bracelet is also really nice, has a nice flow to it. The weight on this, sized for my 7 1/4 wrist, is 203 grams, so it's a little heavy, but it feels good on wrist. It's balanced out. I do also want to point out, if you do pick one of these up, go through and pull the screws out, because there was no Loctite on them, and they were all just a little bit loose. I didn't put any Loctite on mine, but it's probably a good idea to do it. I do like this style of screw because it has a leading edge, like a guide, so they're really easy to get into place. So they guide in really good and they thread in really good. It's a good quality components. You just put a little thread lock on there or something, whatever your trick is that you like to use, just do that. So let me pop this guy in wrist so you can see it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. You can see the box that it comes with in the back. It's an acacia wood box. They do a really good job with the box. Also comes with a warranty / authenticity card that's made out of metal. I'm not sure what metal it is, but it looks like copperish. And there is a 1-year warranty on these. But I know they have good customer service. Also comes with this tropical style rubber strap. So you can see 2 floating keepers. So if you wanted to lighten it up, you could do that, put it on that. But I'm a bracelet guy, and with this new improved clasp, it's so well balanced. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out. Check out the way the end link comes to the case. That is super fitted and just very cool looking. I should probably pop these off and get a look at what that looks like with the rubber strap on there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll tail end that video after the loom shot. I'll pop it off and show it on the rubber strap, because I mean, I think it's awesome on bracelet, but I'm curious to know what it looks like with that case shape with the other strap. So let me kill the lights. Before I do that, I want to show it next to an SKX. I know a lot of people like the comparison. So you definitely have a longer lug to lug, but the watch itself is similar in size, other than the longer lug to lug. It's definitely heavier and more robust feeling. So check out this loom shot, guys. It is nuts. They have a lot going on there with the loom, with the sandwich dial, the printing, and even the loomed crown. It's very fun. It has like almost like a bursting effect on this one with how much little loom there is all over, like the little bits of loom. It just has a really cool effect to it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And stay tuned, I'll swap it out. As expected, you have a pretty wild case shape there, but it totally clears the strap, no problem, and it looks cool. Also, check out this end link. It's short, but it's so sharp and matches up with the case very good. So that is very trick. I like that little extra detail on the case. But if you would like to wear it on the rubber strap or a NATO or something like that, I'm not sure how well a NATO will fit in there, but the rubber strap fits no problem. So it definitely changes the look. And there's other colorways too. This is the Hunter Green dial. There is like a blue. There's a Meteor dial. I think that's already sold out. Oh, speaking of selling, the price, as of the website, I'll put a link in the description. I think this one's priced at $749. So check out the link in the description, and thanks for watching.